Good morning, guys. So I'm up. I've been up like from after 4. Hope you guys can hear me better now. So good morning. I'm up. I've been up since after 4 and I'm having tea and I've been watching some cardiologists on TikTok because I went to sleep and I got a certain vision and the vision told me the answer to your problem is on TikTok. For those who don't know, I'm talking about have been having tachycardia for the past 2 weeks. This is week 3. It was so bad. It was really bad. But I went to the hospital Christmas Eve and they said, oh, we don't see, heart rate's normal. And I could still feel the tachycardia. It was slight because I took extra medications to get the heart rate down. So when I got out of the dream this morning that says the answer to your problem, the solution is on TikTok. I went on TikTok and I started looking for cardiologists. And the very first video I saw, I'm going to have to go back in my watch history so I can show you guys what cardiologist. The very first video I saw, the cardiologist was like, are you having heart palpitations? It's not your heart. You're lacking potassium. You need to take 4,700 grams of potassium if you're having heart palpitations. And I sprinted off the bed into my closet. I'm going to show you guys. I buy a lot of herbal supplements, like hundreds of thousands of dollars of herbal supplements. That's one of the reasons why I'm so broke too, because I really do take good care of my health. I do prioritize my health. But I got up and I sprinted in my closet and I took 4. I was looking at the dosage on the bottle. It's potassium gluconate. And the reason why I believed the cardiologist was because last year I came across Gary Brecker. Is it Gary or David? And I've been telling you guys about that biohacker. And he was like, if you have thyroid, you need to be on this, you need to be on this, you need to be on this, you need to be on this. And I listened to that man and I bought everything. I bought them all on Amazon. And so when that cardiologist said, you need to be on XYZ potassium, and the reason why it further confirmed it for me is because I have a friend who lives in Holland, Miss Laura Diaz. Laura said to me when I was having the anxiety, Laura said, your anxiety is because of your Graves' disease. Once they get your Graves' disease under control, the heart problems, the anxiety will disappear. Laura said to me, eat 2 ripe bananas every day, 2 kiwis, and pineapple every day, and that will help you get rid of the anxiety. Anyone who knows that food is very expensive in Jamaica. When I see Americans grocery shop with $200, I was like, wow, for someone like me to eat really healthy, it's at least $500 US, and that's maybe for 2 weeks, maybe for someone like me to eat healthy, right? And I can't afford it at this point. I'm gonna fix it, and I'm getting back there. But when I heard the cardiologist said potassium, and then what Laura told me, and I was doing it at the point when I could afford it, Lara said 2 kiwis, and the only place in Jamaica where kiwi is affordable is Price Mart, because when you go to the other local stores and you are to buy like a dozen kiwi a dozen kiwi is like $4,000. At Price Mart, you can get you can get 2 dozen kiwis. The last time I was buying, because I used to buy all of those stuff. I used to buy my ripe banana, and I love ripe banana. I would eat ripe banana around the clock, because I really like, ever since I was born with the eating disorder, and I learned that I was born with the eating disorder. When I was a teen, my father said I was picky about food as a baby, and then there was a stage when I was being greedy with food, but not putting on weight. And then that stage would pass, and then I would be picky with food, not eating. And I grew up into adult with the same behavior. There's this moment I'll eat. And that may happen for a month, not exceeding 2 months. And then after that phase passes, it's as though I don't even want to see food. It upsets me, but I'll eat fruits, I'll eat vegetable, and, I'll ensure that I eat egg. I don't like the idea of sardine, but I do eat sardine, and I've been eating a lot of sardines. So I know that I have a little eating disorder. It's nothing serious, because once I have money, I watch, ensure my protein intake, my carbs, and I'm getting everything. But I spend a lot of money on supplements, and my closet is a mess, but I'm going to show you guys right now. Let's go to the closet. All right, so this is my closet. My closet is a mess right now. It's just a mess. See? It's a mess. I have shoes. Those are just shoes that are not worn as yet. But supplements, I do have them. I do have supplements. And this is just like half of the amount that I normally would have, because, my finances aren't what it normally is. So that's it for supplements. And this is just half of what I would normally have. Normally it would be this side to over here. Okay? Yeah, my closet is a mess. It's a mess at this point, but it's okay. Right? So it would be a lot of stuff. And those supplements that I just showed you guys in the closet, they are not the only supplements, because I have some over on my dresser over here, and I have supplements here as well. So I have a lot of supplements. So I do invest in supplements, because I changed the polish. Yeah, so I'm watching them. I haven't cleaned up the edges or anything, but I have a lot of supplements. I have some over there. Over there is kind of out of place, so I don't have to show you guys. I show you the messy closet. I'm not going to show you anything. It's just a section of my closet that's just messy at this point, right? But the closet goes beyond what you saw. But I'm saying I have some over there, and I have some in the kitchen. So that's a lot of supplements. I buy a lot of supplements. And this is the reason why I buy it, because there are times that my skin would be doing weird things, and it happens when you have autoimmune disorder, your skin, and I have chronic hives, and I have like this, and I'll have that. And sometimes, my skin would just be doing weird things, and I would just look extremely dark. And that's when I started following the biohackers on TikTok that have really helped me tremendously. So now, after seeing that video, and remember what my friend Laura told me about potassium, I went and I grabbed 4 potassium. It's potassium gluconate that I took. The brand is Nature's Way. Nature's Way is a very good brand. It's very affordable, and it's very good. And I took it about an hour ago. And that little feeling, it's gone. Yes, I took 4, and I took 3 calcium, magnesium, and zinc. So it's calcium, magnesium, zinc combined with vitamin D3 all in one. Let me show you guys that one. So this one. But this is okay, but I don't like this brand because there's another brand that is more effective to me, and that's the magnesium glycinate from, let me show you guys. So this is the magnesium that I prefer. Hope you guys can see it. Doctor's Best Choice. This one. But this one is finished. Completely finished. So I prefer this. I prefer this over this. Even though this has the combination, this, I feel the effects of this so much when I take it by itself. Like when I take 3, if I feel like I have anxiety, what I'll do is that I'll take 2 in the mornings, 2 midday, and 2 at night. Because my body has, grown adjusted to it, so I can take it like that. But it's finished. When I bought it, I got 240 in the bottles, and let me tell you, this thing is so damn good. It is so good. Like, it's the best thing ever since sliced bread. I'm gonna tell you about another one, but this one, I'm gonna caution you guys with this one, right? This one is methylfolate. It's L-methylfolate, right? The synthetic version of this is called folic acid. Not everyone's body can convert folic acid into methylfolate because you need a methylation process. You have to watch the biohackers on TikTok. They explain it the best. Our doctor, what's his name on here again? Dr. Eric Berg. He does a good job of explaining it. But this works good. Like this. I'm going to tell you something with this now. This will put you, this is like, when you take this, you would think you took something to get you in the mood to have sex. You're going to feel like you want to have sex. This. It's something I've observed taking it. So for the people who are in a relationship, and you need to be careful with this because that's how it makes me feel when I take it consistently. But thank God I don't have a boyfriend. Maybe he would be happy. Because if I take this, it's 1 every day. And I can't take 1 every day. So I take 1 every 2 days. And I'll be good. I can manage it at that. Because when I first started taking this and I felt the effect, I was like, what the heck is going on? Why am I feeling like... Yeah, I kid you absolutely not. That's what it did to me. You know that our bodies are all different, right? But that's what it did to me. And I was like, what the heck is this? Why is this happening to me? And all of that. So I figured out. So I started narrowing down things and I figured out that this was a culprit. And then if you should take it with like orange juice or vitamin C, it intensifies the feeling. But what it does though, it really works on your anemia. And if you take it consistently, it gives you this beautiful, glowy skin. And the dryness from your skin, it slowly takes away that, because you know that anemia makes your skin dry. Well, it makes my skin dry. So I like having the supplements because the supplements gets rid of that, right? No. If you have like the dark circles and the dark knees and the dark elbows and the dark armpits, I can show you my armpit, right? But for some people, they have extremely dark armpit. If you want to know how to get rid of those dark crusty knees, the dark armpits, and all of that, leave a comment below and I'm going to show you guys the supplements that will change your life, and it will take 5 to 10 years. It reverses aging as well for me, and it gets rid of those dark crusty areas on your body, and it makes you glow. I haven't been on it for maybe about 6 months now, but no more dark armpits. The dark armpits still not coming back. No dark armpits, no dark nothing, no dark nothing. And it works. So if you want to know what supplement that is, leave a comment below and I'll do another video sharing that with you guys. But just take care of yourselves as best as you can. I'm gonna finish my tea and then onward with whatever else for the day. So thanks to that cardiologist, the key was potassium. And you know what? I suspected that my body was lacking some kind of mineral. I suspected it. You know, when I suspected it, it was about 5 days ago when the tachycardia was mid, and I took 3 of this. And then about 30 minutes after taking 3 of it, the tachycardia stopped completely for about 10 minutes. And I was like, wait a minute. It stopped for about 10 minutes. So I packed this in my bag when I was going to the hospital, and I showed it to the doctor, and they did some tests to see if I was, deficient in all in any of the vital minerals and vitamins, and they said that the results were okay. And I don't like to be told that the results were okay, because if they're okay, it means that there's room for improvement. And I'm gonna use that okay as an opportunity to improve, right? And I did exactly that. So I took this too, just know the potassium. So, and I took one of this as well, because I haven't taken it in quite a few days, right? I don't want to go hunting for things that are not healthy for me at this point. But God is good. Stay prayed up, read your Bible, trust and believe in God, and just keep looking out for yourself and taking care of you. And that's all for this video. Bye.